Hello everyone. Sorry, but I sound awful, and normally I wouldn't make a video right now because I'm really sick. But as you could tell, it looks like Pippa had a stroke in the middle of the night last night. And so Pippa is not doing very good. I just wanted to make this video because I know that I'm going to be putting her to sleep tomorrow after I come home from work. It'll only be in the middle of the day, but she's just been losing weight, and of course this isn't really boring, sorry, there's no rats in here. But anyways, her tumors have been growing still. Let me try to get her back here. She has no balance right now, so it's really hard for her to get places. Come on, Pippa. It's okay. It's okay. There we go. So her tumors have been growing. The ones on the bottom are pretty bad. She's a little frantic. Her breathing is really bad, so I think that's what's causing her to be a little frantic. But as you could tell, she just has no balance at all. And I've seen rats with strokes before, and this is exactly what it looks like. Actually not as bad as I've seen, though. I've seen worse, so she's lucky in that respect. But I'm pretty sure it is a stroke because I've seen it before in 2 rats, and it looks very similar to that. And they have balance problems, and she's been falling over a little bit. But she's actually doing okay right now. But she did not display this yesterday. And then I went into the cage today to let them out, and I noticed it right away. So I would have noticed it yesterday if it had happened already. So I'm pretty sure it happened sometime in the last 24 hours. And we've just been talking about putting her to sleep already, just because her tumors were getting so bad. She actually got another abscess that we just drained the other day. So she's had 2 abscesses now. We knew that there was she's still trying to chew she's trying to chew this. So she still looks like she's in good spirits, and she really wanted to see me, and she wanted to get up on my lap and onto my shoulders, but she actually just couldn't because she didn't have the balance. But I mean, she's still doing normal rat things. It's just that it's just so hard, and you can tell that she's trying really hard. Her fur is really puffed up and thin. That's a really big thing that old rats towards the end get. And Corey and Delphi are just being themselves. So I just wanted to make this video to show you guys what a rat that has a stroke looks like. And also just to, kind of make a goodbye for Pippa. I love her so much, and she is a lot of people's favorites, including my sisters, so that she just came down and said her goodbyes. So this is going to be really rough for everyone, but it's totally for the best for her. It's really hard for her to eat right now, and I opened the cage originally, and she was in there where she always sleeps, and then she got out, and she almost fell, and she kind of stumbled up there. But then she went to come down, and she went on the cargo net, and she just fell right off. So she's just not going to be able to get around, and it's just not fair to her. It really is not fair to her. There's very obviously something deep inside going on. I've said for a while that I think she had cancer, because she had at least 3 tumors, and then plus some abscesses. And now with the stroke, it's just, it's time for her to go. So, Raya is still going to hold first place for longest living rat, which is so funny because she was the most morbidly obese rat I've ever seen. But Pippa is going to win second place for now. So if there's any positive out of that, she is the rat that has lived the second longest that I've had. So she's lived a really long life. She's over 2 now. So she made it to the mark that I really hope all my rats make it to. And every day past then has been really great. So there you go. That's kind of the balance stuff that you see when they have a stroke. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you guys for all the support that you've given me in the past with my rats, and I'm sure this is going to be a bummer too. So thanks in advance. It really kind of touches me whenever this stuff happens, and then you guys talk about, your favorite things that you've seen her do or whatever. So I really appreciate that kind of stuff. The only reason I'm not sobbing right now is because I have a cold, and if I possibly sobbed, my nose would just get even more just unbearable, so I'm trying not to cry really hard. But, so yes, I'm sorry again if this was kind of hard to understand, but I haven't had a voice in like 3 days, so, and then, but I still wanted to make this video for you guys, because there's not a lot of times when I can tell when they are going to pass, because a lot of stuff that happens, you really need to put them to sleep immediately or whatever. But this, we're gonna give her the night with her with her 2 sisters. They will lay with her again, and she will be fine. If she does pass in the night, that would even be better, honestly. I doubt it though. She's a trooper, so she'll probably make it through the night, and then we will bring her to the vet tomorrow, and that'll be that. So thanks guys for watching. Sorry this is like a super sad video. Hopefully I could come up with something a lot better soon. Actually I will, because I've decided that, actually decided a few weeks ago that once Pippa passed, I was going to make the cage just one half. So I think I'm going to keep the top half because that's where they spend the most time. And then I will keep the bottom closed off to them. I'll switch the pans, and I'll show you guys how I do that. And then what I'll do is I'll leave all the doors open on the bottom, and then I'll bring the stairs down when it's time to free roam, and then it'll just be another place that they can go when it's free range time. But for everyday use, I'll have them just in the top, because each half is technically big enough for 6 rats. So just for Delphi and Corey, it'll be perfect. I've had a lot of issues with possible rheumatoid arthritis and other medical problems, so it's really hard for me to clean the cage right now. And so that was my main reason for deciding to put them in just half the cage. And they won't notice at all. Especially, like, if there were 6 rats in there and then I just switched it to the half, then yes, they would notice. But since it's just Delphi and Corey, they won't notice at all. And it'll just be more free range play area for them then, and they'll think it'll be cool. So, oh goodness, Pippa, you're trying. Alright, so I will do a video on that once I get to it, but I'm gonna need a little bit of time. So thanks guys. And Pippa says adios for now. So thanks everyone. Bye. Bye Pippa.